Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Packer News. I'm Derek Miller.
And I'm Christopher Boykai. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
For lunch today, you get the choice of a chicken Philly or a pulled pork sandwich.
And baked beans is your side. Don't forget to thank our lunch crew. If the Dress Fits is a non-profit organization that provides free prom dresses for high school students. In partnership with the MSUM chapter of the PR Student Society of America, they will visit Nemzek Hall at MSUM. The event will take place from noon to 4 p.m. on Saturday, February 8th.
And 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. on Sunday, February 9th. Hundreds of dresses will be available for students to choose from, and also dressing rooms will be available. All is asked of students is to bring flip-flops or slippers to keep dresses clean, and also have your student ID with you. Proof of financial hardship is not required.
And here is sophomore Antonio Ramirez with the weekend weather.
Friday will have mostly cloudy skies during the day with a high around 9 degrees. Friday night is mostly cloudy skies with a low around 1 degree. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high reaching 20 degrees and a low of 11 degrees. Sunday, the high will be reaching 19 degrees and the low will get to 10 degrees. Don't forget to bundle up and stay warm, and have a great week in West Fargo. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Antonio. Intro to Teaching is a class that allows students to have a more hands-on approach when it comes to the dynamic of teaching a classroom.
Here is Packer correspondent Ethan Franzvog with more.
Intro to Teaching is a dual credit class that is brand new to West Fargo High School this year, and it is a class for students that are interested or planning on pursuing a career path in teaching.
I think this is a really important class for students if they have an interest in teaching to get exposure to what teachers do in a normal basis. And it gives you experiences that like normal students don't really get to think about. So I think you have a deeper level of understanding after you take this class.
There are multiple reasons why students should take Intro to Teaching.
I feel that students should join this class so they don't have to waste money later on in their future at college or other tech-like schools.
If they have an interest in teaching, it's a really good starter to kind of feel out, should I really go into teaching, should I not go into teaching? And it really just makes you think about all the other aspects, that it's not just the in-classroom things, but it also exposes you to things that teachers do outside of the classroom.
Intro to Teaching gives students a new perspective on what it's like to be a teacher.
I realize it's not just about the studies. For the students, it's kind of just being there for the students as well, different types of relationships you form with them.
There are other options for students that are not old enough to take Intro to Teaching.
Yeah, so Intro to Teaching is a junior-senior class, but for the 9th and 10th graders, I would really recommend taking like Child Development and Parenting as a class that would really relate to this. Early Childhood Education is another class that I would really recommend, especially if somebody thinks they might want to be in the elementary level. Other than that, we do have this class is going to be broken out into a couple of different sections next year. So as you're registering this year, you would have the option of Intro to Teaching, which will be mostly the classroom and the observations. But we've also decided to separate most of the observations into a second class, which is also a dual credit option, and that would be called the Teaching Field Experience. And then one other option that's completely different is Educating the Exceptional Student, which just goes into all kinds of other maybe non-typical learners, and it is also a dual credit class. If you're interested in teaching, that would be a good one to take as well.
If you'd like to learn more about Intro to Teaching, see Mrs. Williams and be sure to do it before registrations today. This is Packer correspondent Ethan Franzvog signing off.
I think it's a pretty cool opportunity that they get.
I agree, especially since it will help them be successful in the future.
Yeah, lucky duckies.
All West Fargo High School students that are interested in singing in concert choir for the 2021 school year. Today is the last day for tryouts. The audition sign-up sheet is posted by the choir room door. You should audition before you register for next year's classes, and be sure to see Mr. Mueller if you have any questions.
Have you thought about how you're going to show appreciation for the people you care about? Well, look no further. Key Club will be selling roses and candygrams during all 3 lunches every day next week. We'll be taking orders for delivery Monday through Wednesday, as well as selling them at our table for cash and carry. Do you need help preparing for the ACT? Consider attending the ZAPS ACT Test Prep seminar on February 12th and 13th after school. Register at www.doorwaytocollege.com or stop by the counseling office for more information.
I'm Derek Miller. Thank you so much for watching the Pack News. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social medias.
And I'm Christopher Boykai. Have a great week in West Fargo.